Welcome to the Concrete Genius Media Podcast. I'm your host, Sauce McKenzie, the Concrete Genius, America's most wanted, America's most desired, America's most hated. Matter of fact, we're going to take that international because I be getting emails from Germany, business solicitations from Germany. How y'all doing? It's Wednesday, middle of July. It's hot. I was in Vegas on a bender. 117-degree weather, bourbon, dice, slot machines. Thank God I'm here to bring y'all this beautiful face. What would y'all do without this face, man? You'd be so confused, like you wouldn't even know what to do without this. But I digress, man. Let me get straight to the meat of the subject, right? You know, I made a post. I'm always making controversial posts. People act like they ain't watching me. They all watch me. They all interested in what I got to say, what I'm doing, who I'm with, who I'm talking to. All that goes hand in hand. And everything about Sauce McKenzie. Everybody want to know what I got going on because, I mean, I win. I win in basketball. I win in podcasting. I win transferring. I win getting money. I take trips. I live in nice, big-ass cribs. I drive nice, big-ass cars. I wear pretty clothes. I got pretty teeth. You know what I mean? I win. And I've been against all odds. Like, for some reason, people, it's a group of people that want me to win. I'm not going to say that, but the gatekeepers, like, I have problems with people who feel like it's their time. So I made a post, and my post was really about, you know, I was like, we was making some observations. And I basically was just like, if my son get to the league, get these millions, he not marrying no non-black woman. We ain't not no Asian woman, no Mexican woman, no woman, but a black woman. And people took offense to that. So once I posted it, you know, I be in Vegas a lot, so I don't pay attention to what goes on here. I'm not, when I'm a local nigga, when I say local shit, I mean either I'm doing something with somebody from Gary or the Mecca reunion. That's really all I really do, or my basketball people. Like, what goes on here socially or who hang out with who, I really don't pay attention to that. Because, like, when I want to go out, I just get on a plane and go to New York or New Jersey or something. Like, I don't really deal with all that. But I said that we got to keep the money in-house. Now, after posting it, as soon as I posted, some watchdog, security guard, jumped on my page like, who you talking to? So you know me, I'm a player, man. I don't argue with women at all. You know what I mean? Only woman I even debate with is my own. You know what I mean? Like I don't do that. Like, don't no real masculine man argue with women. So she kind of came with some ruckus, some other shit. So I made the post private. And then it kind of hit me. I'm like, oh, they think I'm talking about dude. I wasn't even talking about him. You know what I mean? Like, so then his wife jumped on my next post with the security guard, Paul Blart, Mall Cop. And the wife wasn't really disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, man, I want to talk about you. Man, you know, I'm a man, have a good day. I'm a big nigga, bro. I grew up with women, so I just don't argue with women. You know, you get your word across, you say what you gotta say, you keep it moving. But I think on my post, a couple of people made some comments thinking they was referring to dude. And I don't care. People can say whatever the hell they want on my post. It's mine. It's my life. You know what I mean? And I could be an asshole. You know what I mean? Because dude, whole family, his dad fucked me. But I'm not a person who passes the buck. I've never had nothing against him or his brother. I always respected him. So, you know, I never wanted him to think this was about him. You know what I mean? When his wife came at me, I let her know it wasn't about her. She kind of most made a Karen-like post for a minute, you know, but I'm sure somebody close to her told her to take it down because it wasn't up long. But, you know, I got the screenshots. I saw the comments, but it's just local shit. Like, it's sharecropper shit. Like, I don't really get into that, you know what I'm saying? But what I will comment on is, like, the groupies. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta chill, bro. Like, you niggas is 40. still rooting for the high school superstar. You niggas is unlicensed nut guzzlers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, y'all be more mad than that man be, and I wasn't even talking about him. So it's just like, you know, outside of the really, like, the cool people that want cliquish, and the niggas who do it for the streets, like the IPS niggas, this city is goofball. Like, it's just corny. It's just a bunch of, like, fabricated cliques and nerds and DL down low ass niggas, and you know what I mean, niggas who want to be fake coaches and fake mentors and fake all this shit. And it's just like, man, niggas been on my nuts like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn near on some, like, rest in peace, like on some Dolph shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you got to think, right? Because I didn't really understand it. You know, my homie broke it down to me today, and he was just like, you got to understand, bro, like, you self-made, you know, you independent, and you rock with the trenches. I give back to the trenches heavy. Everybody know about the money I done donated and the time I donate, and I work out kids for free, and I pay for kids Vertimax. That's nothing, right? But I do that with my bread, but I also live well. See, it's got to feel sick to go to college and see an ex-street dude living better than your hero, your boss, or just as good, or not even better, but better than you ever will. That's very frustrating. See, one thing about these streets dudes, bro, all we need is a chance, bro. God gave me one chance to rise from the ashes. Concrete Genius Media probably going on 2 years old. We international, distribution deals, international clothing companies. Just got a licensing deal with a dispensary, so you're going to see all dispensary stuff, like licensed, that's all I'm going to rock. They stuff. I got a strand of weed coming. So why would I worry about, like, sharecroppers, groupies, minions? Like, if everybody's got a role in life, like, you know, some people role is to, like, boss up every chance they get, you know what I'm saying? Like, clothes, cars, trips, shoes, innovation, just leadership. And then some people is just born to be followers, or like that group is what they need. Like, I've never had to be a part of nothing. Even when I was in a gang, they couldn't tell me who to talk to. If I was in a gang, like if I was running with my neighborhood, they couldn't tell me who to talk to. Like, I just never been one to be told what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, where I'm from, like, if somebody got a misunderstanding, if that's my guy, I ain't gonna let you talk about him in front of me, but I'm gonna let him decide, especially at this big old age of 30 plus. I'm gonna let my guy decide, like, how you wanna handle this. And however you wanna handle it, I'm cool with the ticket. But I ain't gonna never go harder than the person who, in the situation. That's goofball shit. That's dudes who grew up with white teachers. You just get smacked around, put in lockers. I don't have time for that. And I really don't have time for local issues because this is a national podcast. A lot of my support, it does come from the trenches, the inner city. That's why I ain't gave up. The kids love me. The parents love me who need to be informed, who outside the cliques. All the high school coaches love me. Most of them, because I break all the news. College coaches, podcasters, it's universal. So, you know, it's crazy that I was talking about, like, praying and going to church and, like, just being a better person and trying to, like really just do things and give back to the community and let grudges go. And I always talk about God, how much God mean to me, and then boom, here come this devilish energy. You see what I'm saying? Like, just miserable, devilish energy. Like, I just call it sharecropper energy. Like, you just gonna be working the same land forever while I'm riding by, like, spaceships that look like the Las Vegas Raiders Stadium. And that's fine. It's just hard to digest, especially for somebody with a GED, this handsome, this articulate, and able to just control the airwaves with my thoughts. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't even be tripping it. Like, when I get off the internet, or I'm not podding, bro, my friends will tell you, bro, I be talking about all type of stuff. I'm not obsessed with like how many people pay attention to me. And I think that's why I win. Like I'm not obsessed with likes or who shares some or going viral, because I'm viral in real life. Like when I go places, like I take your breath away. I don't care if you don't speak English. You know what I'm saying? So like people want to know who I am at all times. So like once I realized that, I'm like, man, if you local and you ride with me, cool. But if not, go on back 10 of that cotton, man. But the main issue, and I've given that 11 minutes too long, but a lot of them same people don't be mad when you got a coach, a white man, Pat Echeverria, whatever his name is. This man made $500,000. He made like $130,000 a year, plus the extra kickbacks that they was taking out the box. And them folks won 5 games in 4 years. But what happens is when you raised in places, districts like that, you don't know how to stand up to white people unless white people tell you to stand up to them. Like on some, we gonna all kneel this weekend, like Jerry Jones told them. You know what I mean? You don't have no backbone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from Gary, bro. Every teacher I had was looked like Shaka Khan or Viola Davis or Richard Roundtree. You know what I'm saying? Like wasn't no games. You know what I mean? Floss your teeth, brush your teeth, look good, learn how to use your hands, learn how to use your mind, learn how to talk, learn how to code, talk in different tones to make people comfortable. They taught me about like Harris Tubman and Marcus Garvey and Nat Turner. Like I was raised to like be forever a G, you know what I'm saying? Like forever just smart enough to survive. So I don't take things personal. I just hate when people are always trying to make me the bad guy and I'm winning. I do more for the community, with the exception of like about 6 dudes that's really in the city getting it. Like, man, ain't no too many other dudes doing it like me, bro. Especially from out of here. And that's another thing, bro. Like, let's have this real conversation. I know I'm gonna talk about athletes marrying non-black women, but I want to have this real conversation. If you listening to me, you in Indiana, like, you dudes will embrace everything and everybody. Now, I'm not talking about the inner city IPS people because they love it. Far East Side, they love it. But like these nerds, right? They won't embrace nothing from Northwest Indiana, but they'll embrace everything from Anderson or wherever that shit is up there. You know what I'm saying? Where all the dudes be getting arrested for sleeping with 13-year-old girls and shit and all that shit. They'll embrace all that. But they ain't gonna embrace the smartest dude in the room from Gary. But they'll embrace somebody from Anderson they ain't never seen with no women. Y'all love that. You know what I mean? But I digress. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just think it's like a self-hate. If you want to talk black pride, you can have black pride and not even be like proactive, be militant. Like when I say black pride, like, bro, a lot of my friends are different races. I got Mexican friends, I got white friends, I got Asian friends. All my lawyers is Jewish, damn near now. I got all kind of people, accountants. I got people. But when it comes to marriage, right? Marriage is the most revolutionary act you can have. Love. Love is the one revolutionary act you can control. So, my mom's from Mississippi, Canton. My daddy from Tennessee, Memphis. And I was just always taught, like, I never even had a desire for, a woman of another race. Like, my bloodline, my mind, is the strongest possession I have. Now I know you say, damn, bro, you travel around the world, you drive fast cars, and you hop on planes and jets, first class. E-A-L-A-G. But nah, it's still the most precious thing I got is me. You know what I'm saying? Like my blackness, my wisdom, my ancestry. And I just think when you raised in a community that believes that and you see all black authority growing up, then you're a little more fearless. You know, I think especially like a lot of these dudes who went to these like township schools in the 90s, 2000s, some of them got through there. But a lot of them just, you know, they raised to be self-hate because they got to act a certain way all the time. I could never imagine growing up somewhere and ain't nobody black in charge. The fuck? I can't even be myself. Is you crazy? Like, so the world is obviously not that no more unless you can get lucky, get down south somewhere, Detroit, Chicago, they got places like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine. But what we have to remember is that our skills, our gifts, are precious. We were enslaved for 500 years. Well, black people were half Indian, so half of me was, probably a third. But anyway, black folks was enslaved for a long, long time. Long time. Jim Crow, the Fair Housing Act, Brown versus Board of Education, separate but equal, lynchings, police brutality, lack of opportunities, couldn't play quarterback, couldn't do this, couldn't be an astronaut, couldn't do this. Can't even damn near get a job as a football coach for real. Can't do none of that. And when you don't understand the dynamics, it makes you a weaker black person. See, like me, I can have a great relationship with a white person because I love myself. I don't got to hee-haw. I ain't got to shuck and jive. I ain't got to, oh, yeah, you sure is right, boss. I ain't got to do all that. I be like, how you doing, man? What's happening? This is my story. And I can be a genuine friend because I love myself. See, a lot of y'all was raised to fake it around white people or get your ass back on the other side of the tracks, boy. Shh. Not me. Say what I want to who I want when I want. Now, does that mean be rude? Absolutely not, bro. I'm probably one of the most courteous people I know. Unless you make me mad. I love the air horn if y'all ain't noticed. Let me get something else. Well, let me get something else. Yeah, that's what I do. That sounds a little more peaceful and angelic. But I am courteous. I'm very articulate. And so but I'm also proud to be a black man with a black family, chocolate ass family. Like, I take pride in that. I take pride in the fact that my grandson gonna look back and see, because it's probably gonna be super weird then, hopefully, but see that his dad, mom, his dad, grandma, I just carried on a tradition of beautiful chocolate people in my family. And so I segue into that to talk about, like, I was in Vegas and I saw a lot of athletes. I saw a lot of athletes with women, right? And out of all those athletes I saw with women, black ones, I'm going to say about 75%. Nah, really 8 out of 10 were with non-black women. So that was really the original concept for the post. But, and honestly, if somebody would have hit me and said, hey, bro, they think you talking about such and such. By the time somebody told me, the Booger Wolf was already talking shit. So it's like, I'm not going to disrespect no women, but I sure don't, like, I'm not Dwayne Wade either, you know what I mean? I don't get, you ain't just finna be playing with me. So now it's like, fuck it. Think what you want to think. Even though I told you the truth, but, you just ain't gonna bully me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to get bullied. My teeth too pretty to get bullied. You know what I'm saying? So you just ain't gonna bully me. But Vegas was originally the thought process for it. And it's like, how do we get to the point where these black athletes who sacrifice their bodies, sacrifice their lives, their brains, you playing football every day, bro, you running your head to a brick wall. It ain't nothing wrong with it if that's what you had to do. If my son would have played and was at Ohio State, I'd be talking shit right now. I just got invited to an IU game. I'm there. So I love football. But what I'm saying is, bro, you know, they start talking about getting you to the draft, you getting generational money. Man, find you a black woman, have some black kids, make more black babies. Because, see, we the only race of people where we think it's hate to say we love ourselves. And that's because they screwed y'all head up. You know, all this Miss Roethlisberger when you was in 8th, 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see dudes on the internet, they be like, man, I ain't never had a black teacher, a black male teacher. Man, that's slavery. That's third world shit. That's Jim Crow. If you ain't never had no black male teacher, bro, you basically grew up in a Jim Crow environment. I'm sorry. Like, especially if I don't care what age you is. That's your parents, bro. Like, none? Nan? Like, come on, man. Nah, like, y'all don't think that's planned? I bet y'all seen some black custodians. Y'all don't think that's planned? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, everything is programmed into your brain to either make you a king or a peasant. Let me run that back for you slow heads. That white lady said y'all was slow and y'all believed her, so. You either built up as a black man to be a king or a peasant. So, and I don't care who taught you. Honestly, as long as you got educated, that's between you and your mom or whatever. But just know our wavelength are different, you know what I'm saying? And so I say that to say, if a rich Asian man, his dad's a billionaire, he's on track to inherit the company, and he say, you know, Father, I met this woman, Shaniqua. She's so beautiful, I love her. That nigga chop his head off. You're not bringing home no non-Asian woman. I tell you what, try to date. I tell you what, for all the black women who attacked me for asking why a black man was marrying a non-black woman, go try to date a rich Asian man. Now, I know Asian man who scamming and in between jobs and then filed 4 bankruptcies and old Rolls Royce, $72,000. He gonna marry your dumb ass because you think he an upgrade. But I'm talking about a motherfucker. No, I'm talking about Mr. Ho Chi's son, the nigga who played a $10,000 hand baccarat in Vegas. I know some of them. I'm friends with them. And they'll tell you, I love you. I'd never let you marry my daughter. I mean, not saying I'm trying to. I'm just saying that's how they talk. That's how we talk. I talk to Jewish men all the time, bro. They'll tell you, bro, ain't no way. I tell you what, be a non-athlete, right? And go try to marry a Jewish woman with some money and see what happens. I just want to see what happens. See how they gonna make your dumb ass feel when you walk in the house. Man, you ain't gotta be Jewish. Go to Boston. Only dude who got away with it was that dude who got Bill Gates' granddaughter. And he went to private school. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is like, you gotta put more emphasis in what's coming behind you. You know, we too accepting, we too forgiving, we still recovering from the transatlantic slave trade. We still recovering from Jim Crow. My people still recovering from the Trail of Tears. You know what I mean? Got walked from all the way from Mississippi. You know, like, come on. They're my people. We still recovering from that. So I'm wrong for saying that's all I'm ever going to love? That's all I want my child to ever love? Nah, B. I'm around the wrong people. I'm glad the conversation was had now. You know, like I said, man, I ever see that man, I'm going to look him in the eye, you know, and let him know I wasn't talking about him. You know, I've always shaken that man up. But for the rest of you motherfuckers, we need to have this conversation. Because a lot of y'all are lap dogs. And then it happens and y'all cheer the shit on. Bro, I ain't liked Venus Williams since she married that white man. For what? Come on, man, you should have married Common or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. How you and then the thing about it is a lot of you athletes, especially like, and then it's always the ugly dudes. Like, bro, like, you know if you ain't had this contract, this woman be talking to you. And maybe that's a different conversation because, you know, it's Mackin' and I Mac, like Apple. So it's a different conversation. But still, like, I would never, like, talk to a woman that I needed, like, $10, $12 million to talk to. Like, if you wouldn't think I'm handsome and I make 70,000, how in the hell I'm gonna believe you think I'm handsome because I make 12 million? Like, some of y'all dumb. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all get to college and they spot y'all dumb asses. Oh, Kaylee, don't you like that old running back? Get him. And you boys go right for it. You know what I mean? So me, I don't hate anyone. I actually love everyone because I love myself. And that's the difference. Like, self-love is so powerful. It scares away people. It intimidates people. You know, and I'm always the underdog, the guy that did it on my own. You know what I mean? Because you gotta think, right? Anybody that's attacking me, be it about basketball or shit they was attacking me about before, or just anybody that don't like me, the reason they don't like me is because they understand if they was in my shoes, they wouldn't survive. They wouldn't be able to do what I did. I still survived the ashes. I done created an international company in 2 years. And I ain't even been grinding hard every day. I've been grinding like 70%, bro. Honestly, it'd be some days, well, it used to be. But before, it was some days I wasn't even going as hard as I should because I was going through things mentally. You know what I'm saying? And I still made it. You know what I'm saying? My family was going through things. I had to handle things. And I'm still here. And a lot of these dudes know. Like, how many dudes say, oh, man, you know, if I was in his shoes with no money, right? No NBA nigga money, I could still get kids to college, get somebody sponsored, and give me $100,000. Come on, bro. Just waiting on niggas to buy the Patron. They waiting on hoping to get a free hotel room. And that's a dog's life. I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wait on nobody. I'm going to get whatever I want in life. I make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, dudes know it because they see it. Come on, man. X-Street hustler. Got money, rap, drove luxury cars. Even when I was in the streets, bro, got out the game. Built a crib. Got the pipe. Took over the coaching. Took over. That's why they had to stop me. Man, they don't stop you if you ain't a threat, bro. They don't care nothing about you if you ain't a threat, bro. And I'm the biggest threat walking to the gatekeepers. Because see, what I've done now, I kicked the door down. So if you used to be a little hood, bro, make that conversion. Man, it's cameraman doing it. It's other hoop dudes doing it. Like, bro, it's a lot of dudes around this state getting to the money that used to be in the streets. And I motivated them. And I love it. I love it. Because you lames try to lock the door. See, one thing about a lame, he waiting for his turn. See, a fly nigga ain't supposed to be fly his whole life. Ever since I walked out the house, I was smiling, popping, catch a girl, kiss a girl, they'll fall. Ooh, damn, girl, your ankle hurt? Oh, you just wanted me to kiss you. One more for the face. So, you know, you just always been different. But like, no matter what, you just gotta have some pride in yourself, bro. Like, I just could never, like, be a follower. You know what I'm saying? I just never needed niggas, like, I don't know, my self-esteem. Like, it's just different. Like, I don't need, like, cliques of friends. Oh, I was talking about nerds. Sometimes, like, get off track like a NASCAR, but they get me right, like Tony Stewart. But the thing about nerds is they've been watching dudes their whole life like me, right? Fly niggas, 15, 16, fly. I'm talking about I've been matching since I was 12. Hard. And look, my parents did what they could, but for me, times was rough. And I wasn't stressing them about nothing. I just went and got it. You know what I'm saying? So they see guys like that, guys who've been popular organically. You know what I mean? I never got to form a clique. And then you'll see me in the NGM with 70 dudes. And they riding. I ain't never had to form no clique. They gonna ride with me. They want to see what I got going. It's everywhere. Man, see me in New York in about 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, cause I'm real. I'm an aura. I'm a vibe by myself. So a square, they plotting. Man, he popular. So what they say is, let's all form a clique and let's make it everything we got. You know what I mean? I don't do that, man. Cause like, I don't want to act like I could make a new friend tomorrow and an old friend will become an old friend tomorrow. And I don't want to be obligated to nothing but the way you treat me and the way I treat you. Self-respect. I'm just an independent boss. And I don't blame dudes for not being strong as me, because it's probably only one every 20, 25 niggas. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have some kind of backbone as a man. And you gotta understand the way I've been done is wrong. Cause I really, honestly, I could have been a nigga who went hard and been like, you know what, fuck it. It is about him. His daddy sold me out for the point guard position because I ain't want to play for T. I could have said, fuck it. But I'm so real, it ain't that, because that's him and that's another person, them two different people. Even though they bonded, I ain't disrespecting no man for something that happened when he wasn't around. Never have, never will. That's gay. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem, right? Like, a dude's send my screenshot to a woman so she can check me. And y'all boys is little Nas X out here. That's why I be moving around. That's why I just rock with the real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Mecca reunion type cats, like, I don't even muddy the waters no more because I don't have to. My son was in high school, until I got to like Addicts and Franklin Central, I had to deal with nerds and lames and weirdos because that's where he wanted to be. That's where he wanted to play. Like, we dominated, we built it, so we wanted to finish it. But they ain't want to see us on top. And see, the difference with me and him too is, see, the fact that they couldn't control my son. Hey, they attack my son, but I ain't gonna attack your son, bro. I'm more man than you. See, I ain't from Anderson. I'm from Gary. So I ain't finna attack. Even though you shit on my son, shit on me, I been forgave you for that. God got that. And I still don't have no disrespect, you know what I mean, for your family or nothing. Like, I ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't walk around like that. Like, I just don't. Like, it's over. God still got us and we gonna go our way. So it's like, I could have been an asshole. And even after yesterday, like, man, big motherfucking goddamn Baby D jumping on my page, man, my cousins is certified lunatics, the girls. I could have easily been like, hey, cousins, man, that shit, 35-year-old shit, 25-year-old shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yeah, my female cousin don't play by me. So I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? God is good, man. John 3:16. I wouldn't even go there. I'm just a calmer person. So it's very important for people to know that I wasn't dissing. I was a general statement. But other than the person that they thought I was dissing, anybody else that got offended, you could really go to hell. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't care. And last thing, man. You know, I'm trying to like go forth like that bird. But every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need. So I'm minding my business. I think when I was talking about the coaches or the coaches' hires or something like that, and I said, the school I just left, I ain't even naming them niggas no more. I don't even respect them niggas. Whoever did this, they sent a clip of the podcast to somebody where I was saying they shouldn't have hired the Eddie dude. Man, that's how whooped y'all are, bro. You boys is Toby out here. Call me, bro. You got my number, right? All y'all got my number. I was just in the building. I still got the badge. Call me, bro. Like, I say something you don't like, either ignore it or call me, bro. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? And the reason y'all got to do sneak attacks is because y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all so weak to admit, you know what, like, maybe he right, bro. Maybe this dude is an opportunity. Maybe I did fumble. Nah. Y'all sent that email out. So when it comes, just know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, let us pray. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's so much international and national business I gotta attend to that, like, even recording this was necessary, but it's tedious. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the type of dude, right? If you don't rock with me, let me on my rocket ship, bro. Cause I got a whole lot of people that rock with me. A lot of them. And they don't play about me. At all. At all. And they ain't gonna never play with me. And they gonna always love me. Forever. Always and forever. They don't play. You understand? So, men, women, family, businesses, conglomerates, lawyers, I'm a very important person. So what I'm gonna do is, because I got a long first class flight this weekend, I'm just gonna wipe like my socials. Of course they gonna keep popping, but like Facebook, like outside of like the 40, 50, 60, what I'm gonna do is probably go down and see who probably wished me happy birthday or something, or like wish my son something when he committed or something, and then everybody else I'm just deleting. Cause I don't interact with a bunch. Like, Facebook is like trying to be Michael Jackson and you still go to the same school. Like, niggas don't want you to be Michael Jackson. They want you to be Mike. You know, work at the grocery store. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta go. You gotta jump off the porch. And like, I've always had that arrogance about me. Like, either, you know what's crazy is like, when a nigga come from the streets or he poor or something, or like a kid, he poor, I always be like, man, I'm just like you. You can get where I'm coming from. I can relate to you. You know what I'm saying? I can help you. Like, people that been through tragedy, I can feel that aura. God gave me that aura. Thank you, Lord. I'm on stomach growling. Come on, I got to go eat. God gave me that aura. So like, ask any kid in the trenches. Bro, if I fronted on people, you think I'd be coaching on the east side? Come on now. Like, niggas, bro. Like, so that's you. I mean, it's like, to get real shit, you damn near gotta go where the gorillas at. Cause everybody else weak as water. Or at least around this circle. You know what I'm saying? You going to the city, but the city ain't got the resources. Then when they did have the resources, they hired a nigga from Anderson. And now they on probation. Kicked out the conference. You can't even get enough people to a baseball game. Y'all thought I ain't know that? I'm trying, Lord. try. I don't want no involvement, no conversation. I don't even want my name in your mouth. That's how I'm popping. Like, act like you never met me, you never knew me. Cause I'm wiping my shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, what it is I'm bringing such a realness to it that once like, man, you already got the dude, he killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need about Miles, me. You just need about another year. You know what I'm saying? I got the little domo, like, it's some riders out here. I just need about another year. And then we kicking a lot of these squares out the game. About one more year. We go 24-0 this year. Then I got something else in the pot brewing. I may go 24-0 in one spot and 20-0 in another spot. Just because I can. Because I'm by far the best coach. Results matter. These dudes got facility deals. And I ain't even talking about the T's. I'm talking about cats all over. Carmel, Fishers, 96th Street, 82nd Street. All these dudes got deals. Midgets got deals. Or dudes who played in 1977 with Meadowlark Lerman got deals. That's the problem, man. Y'all cling on to that same emotion of, man, it sure look good watching him play. Well, now he can't coach his way out of paper bag, bro. Y'all need to chop his head off on the gulag. God is good. And you know, I've always had a fight between good and evil for my soul. You know, I lost my virginity in church, so I am a complex individual. I'm having fun with the sounds today. I don't know. I think I'm in a light mood. But I be having jet lag. I don't be knowing what day it is. You know what I'm saying? I dreamed of this life. I prayed to God for a life where I could just like meet people and let my intelligence shine and let my personality shine and tell my story and like just give him everything I got. Like, you only live one time. So like, why would I spend that one time worried about somebody else? Everybody done try to stop me. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't hate, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't reproduce what I do. Your husband can't. Your daddy can't. Nobody can't on a basketball court. This brain here is 1 in a million. And now I'm locked in, out east, committed to that shit. I had a head coaching offer out of town, but it just one time. Couldn't get the crib I wanted in time, built. Finna build a West Coast getaway palace. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me, man. Y'all don't hear me. God is good. Yeah, take y'all to church. I started thinking about that West Coast Castle, the indoor-outdoor pool, the infinity joint. So yeah, man. I'm out here like last year. I got things to do, people to see, phone calls to make. We back on national things tomorrow, basketball. I got to touch on the Harrelson kid cutting out, you know, Got some national news I want to talk about. Should have talked about it today, but this was kind of pertinent while I was on my mind. I didn't want to come on yesterday because I would have came in too hot. I don't like coming in hot. That's disrespectful. You know what I mean? And then, you know, at the end of the day, I think it was a misunderstanding. Could have been solved if a nigga didn't let the pit bulls out. But once I see the pit bulls, then, you know, it is what it is. Because I was chilling. I really was. I was dropping Jesus Wept. I was dropping my daily knowledge on Facebook. And it's crazy, right? How people, everybody see my posts around this state, talk about everything I say, but they scared to like nothing. I'm talking about friends, been my friends for years. You start getting successful people, everybody fall off and disappear on your ass. That's why you got to go out of town sometime. Keep pushing. Like, the bigger you get, right, the people that really, some people only want you to pop as long as they popping how they want to pop, or you stay in that box they think. But when you continuously make things happen, man, it's just a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm here, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I love doing this. I'm great at it. Like you knew I would. And I'm just happy that people care, people listen. You know, I know a lot of people would be like, you know, see, in Indianapolis State was like, you can meet somebody and they'd be like, I don't like John Lyon. You'd be like, why? Oh, because somebody told me I shouldn't like him. Y'all dumb as shit. That's sharecropper behavior. That's how Miles met me. He like, man, everybody was saying not to like you, bro. I had to figure out why. I'm the smartest nigga in the room. I ain't got to juggle hope no dude make it to the league, you know. Or if he do make it to the league, he gonna get out the way, and then I'm gonna be a boss like Mike Saunders. I'm gonna be a boss like Eric Gore Sr. I'm gonna bring in dudes that can coach. I don't care if they went to school with George. I ain't hiring George friends to coach. I'm hiring people that's gonna elevate the program. And that's why George Hill smoking motherfuckers right now. Because they put people in position that can help, that can coach. The coaches I had, my son was first, second, third grade, fourth grade, excellent. Niggas didn't know George. They could coach. It wasn't no, hey man, here go Judge Buddy. Here go the nigga George used to make paper airplanes with at the lunch table. Here go George friend that don't get no ass, but we gonna have him around. Nah, bro. Niggas brought in coaches. That's the difference. But I digress. Life is good. God is good. Catch me on all avenues, all channels. If you're over 45, check into that colon guard, nigga. Check out your colon. Stop drinking so much, man. We almost had a serious situation. You know, I like that Brown, but then I got another partner today I was told when I was in the shop. And I wish him well. I think he's getting out the hospital tomorrow. But he had a situation. His blood pressure went up, fluid on his lungs. Black men period, eat right, but especially black men. Because black man stress is the worst stress in the world. We got the worst, highest stress levels in the world. Because we even got to deal with everything. So black men, eat right, take your vitamins, get fresh air, pray. Find you some other people you can trust, other men you can talk to and get shit off your chest. Do what you want to do. Once a day, do something for yourself. Man, I don't care. I might be like, you know what, man? I'm going to go buy me some socks. I'm going to buy me a t-shirt. I'm going to take an hour and I'm going to sit in this room. I'm going to pray. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Every day I pick an hour. I just do something totally for me. That's why I'm always in a good mood, because the other, when I'm probably up 18 hours a day, the other 17 hours, I'm just either I'm working out or I'm usually scrambling for my family. I'm arranging things for my family. I'm always handling business. That's what grown men do, handle business. Don't sit around wait for no nigga to get rich. Hope he invite me over for a shot. Hey, my house big too. I live down the street from the nigga you call big bro. And my shit was built after his. So like, we not in the same league. We don't even gotta be in the same room, obviously. We ain't gotta be on the same internet. We ain't gotta be nowhere. When you see me, act like you don't know me and I do the same. Now, if you rock with me, you know what to do. Big sauce. I'ma hug you because I love you. God bless the trenches, man. We out of here like last year. New money always wins. Old money always spins. Peace. Hold up. Follow us on all socials. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. If you watching this and you ain't follow me on YouTube, follow me on YouTube. Even though it's crazy, like I gotta get a forensic person. Cause I can be in Cali or Vegas and people be like, man, I love the podcast. I'm like, yo, these numbers, they great. 12,000 here, 13,000 here. But the way people know me, man, that shit should be like 2 million. Bro, every city I've ever been in the past year, I ran at least 4 people that know me from the podcast. So you think about that now. So we gonna get it cracking, man. No lacking. God is good. Stay up. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Follow me on all socials. I love you. I'll see you soon. Stay positive. Avoid all negativity. And don't let the devil draw you back in. Now we can play the music. God bless, man. I love y'all. Stay strong. Stay healthy. Peace.